And welcome back to Downstairs Den&D, where we play D&D in the den downstairs. It's not a basement. We find our group in the sewers of Waterdeep, continuing their search for Floon Blagmar at the request of Volo Gadarn. Previously in this session, the group continued their reconnaissance of his Zentarum warehouse to find the son of the former Open Lord of Waterdeep, Renair Neverember, hiding in a closet. He tells them that he and Floon were out a few nights ago drinking when kidnapped by some Zentarum brought to that warehouse, when that warehouse was then raided by a group of Xanathar who took Floon, mistaking him for himself, Renair. At that point, the City Watch arrived. Renair explained the situation, and Captain Sistis Staggett gave the group a word of warning, but let them go. They continued their search and to find a nearby manhole cover after canvassing the area for witnesses. I was having trouble coming up with a verb there for some reason. After a few chance encounters in the underbelly of Waterdeep, one with a gazer, a small creation of beholders, and what seemed to be a few drow dragging a barrel, the group find themselves in the first place where they have found any light other than their own lantern. Moving into a section of the sewer, Tennyson found an intersection with a nearby ledge and a door after being followed by Elisar, whose name tag still says Chris. But let me...
It's also back to only showing our own names.
Where at?
Like, I can't see anyone else's names other than my own.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
I can't even see my own.
Probably because it's below the blackout.
Oh, the names are probably in the Fog of War. How about now?
Nope.
Nope.
I can see mine.
I mean, I can see mine, but I can't see anyone else's.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, we
It's,
know
it's set to show nameplate, so...
It's not a crisis. Let's keep rolling.
Okay, we'll do it live.
Fuck it. I mean,
Fuck it.
language.
This is not a show for kids.
Oh, did we mention Sirenscape?
It's in the den downstairs, not the basement.
Oh, yeah.
The
Thank
upcoming
you, Edison.
TPK brought to you by.
Sounds and music brought to you by Sirenscape. Check them out at sirenscape.com. So, you all entered this intersection here. Elisar fumbled his entry and alerted what sounds like two creatures guarding the nearby arrow slits to his presence. You all hear a shout of a shrill, guttural noise coming from inside. Well, I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Does anyone understand what they shouted?
Does anyone speak Goblin?
No.
Bless you, somebody.
I'm assuming Elizabeth.
It was Elizabeth. They said bless you. She says thank you.
I just heard, sorry.
Sorry.
How was your initiative -4?
He hasn't filled out any of his stuff yet.
That's fair.
Yeah, no. What was it? I don't even. Oh, was my initiative 4? Holy
So you rolled
I rolled
a
a 7.
4. You rolled a 4. So your initiative bonus is +3.
Yeah.
So that makes it a 7.
I tried to fill it out, but I think I just made it worse, so I just gave up.
All right. So you find yourselves... Tennyson, you hear two shrill voices coming from the nearby arrow slits. What do you do?
Can I see anything through the arrow slits?
From where you are, no.
Well, I'm not going to try and fight things through an arrow slit, so I'm going to go through the door, which hopefully I can get to the back side of the arrow slit.
Let's see. Yeah, the door appears to be unlocked.
I go.
So let's see. That's your object interaction. So that's 5, 10. Getting up there is 15, 20. And you find another door.
Attack it.
What do you do?
I don't want to blow my action on opening the door. I will use my action to hide. I'll take the hide action.
Yeah, okay. Take the hide action.
11.
Hi. Cool. Demea.
Highlight where the arrow.
You hear these shrill voices coming from ahead of you. It appears that Elisar blew his stealth check. What do you do?
I'll move right up until right before I get to the opening, and well, I don't really have anything.
Really, where are the arrow slits?
They are to the northwest and southeast.
Sorry, did you ping them? I didn't see them.
They're here
Okay.
and here.
Okay.
Can you guys see each other's nameplates?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ha!
Good job.
So I'm gonna run to. Oh, not the right one. So like here, and then I guess run to the other. Well.
So that's 20 feet of movement.
Yeah.
But that's as far as you can get, because you can move through your partner. You can move through your party member's space, but that does count as difficult terrain. So you wouldn't be able to move past Elisar unless you took a second movement. I will actually say, I didn't say this before because it wasn't Elisar's turn, but Elisar and Demea, from where you are, you can see into the far arrow slit to see a small, grotesque, green creature pointing a short bow at you. I saw that eye roll, Meech.
So I can see him through the slit, but just that one.
Yes.
Because they called it grotesque.
Okay.
I'm going to go kill it.
Demea, you would recognize it as a goblin.
Okay. So how big are the arrow
slits? It looks like you could get a ranged attack or a spell through them, but it looks like the goblin on the far side would have 3/4 cover, so they would have a bonus to their armor class.
Okay.
But you can absolutely target them.
Yeah. The problem is, I guess I can throw my dagger.
You sure can.
Okay. I guess I'll try to do that.
All right, give me an attack roll.
Should she not do Vicious Mockery since they wouldn't get a bonus to the DC of a saving?
Now, Edison brings up a good point, Veronica. So, like I said, they have 3/4 cover. That means they have a bonus to their armor class. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Unless I'm mistaken, that does not give them a benefit to
saving throws.
saving throws. So if you cast a spell at them where they have to make a saving throw, they don't get any bonus to that. But they are harder to hit. Does that make sense? So basically, there are two types of cover. So this is for anyone that doesn't know. For cover in 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, you have half cover, which is half or more of your person is obstructed by something from the person aiming at you. You get a +2 bonus to your armor class. For 3/4 cover, you get a +5 bonus to your armor class. So he would have +5 to whatever his regular AC is from you right now. But if you were to cast a spell at him where he makes a saving throw, he gets no bonus to that from cover.
Okay. And it's for Vicious Mockery, it's a Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, so I could make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Rather than you having to roll an attack roll.
Not to mention goblins not being very wide.
Right. So I guess I can keep my dagger and try that first.
So I will let you go ahead and take that turn back.
Okay.
So you're all still, getting used to the game and whatnot. So I will roll. I rolled a 4. I'm assuming that's going to fail. So I need you to roll whatever the damage for that is.
Oh.
Okay, so it takes 2 psychic damage, and will have disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Which that's real good.
That is real good because it is the goblin's turn. This first one is going to make a short bow attack at Elisar and will hit for 7 piercing damage as it catches you in the shoulder. Or, hold on, it has a disadvantage on that attack roll, so it is actually going to miss with a 9 instead of the 23.
Yay.
And you take no damage. Good job, Demea.
Good job, Brian.
The creature in the opposite slit appears to take no action. Baracus.
I will run up behind them. And I guess I'll cast Chill Touch on this one. The one I can see.
Okay.
At disadvantage because it is a spell roll. So 13 to hit.
Is going to miss.
Oh.
You are not able to thread the needle of the arrow slit. And it is Ciendithis' turn.
I move up as close as I can. It looks like behind.
So you can get there in 1 movement action.
Okay, and
You would be able to get past Elisar if you used a second movement, but you'd only be able to get 1 square past him.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and move up 1 square. So right here.
You can get there, yep.
Okay, and then
So that would be, you would need to do that, you would need to take the dash action to take
And
2
my turn would be
movements, so
over.
that would be your turn.
I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Elisar.
So I'm going to take the dodge action,
Okay.
then move. Let's see if I can do this.
Where are you moving toward?
There.
Okay.
I show it. Okay. Yeah.
When you move into that first square in front of that second arrow slit, you are able to see what is inside, which is, surprise, surprise, another goblin that
What?
does take a shot at you. But having taken the dodge action, it does have disadvantage. However, it rolled a 16 and a 17. So
Dodge never does anything for me.
you will
Never.
take 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
And it is Tennyson's turn. Tennyson, you find yourself confronted by another door.
I will go through that door, and hopefully I can get to him.
All right.
His arch nemesis, the door.
Fucking doors.
You move 10 feet forward, and you see... Or, hold on. Are you carrying... And you see... that. Because you only have you still have your lantern closed. Is it 5 and 5, or is it just 5?
It's just
It's
5. Yep, it's just 5.
So then that is all you see.
So I do know I'm especially aware that it would be to the right. So
Yes.
I'm going to 10. Just keep moving in that direction until I can see something. I'm stealthing.
If you are stealthing, then... So move back a square. That is as far as you can move while stealthing, because you move at half speed while stealthing. So that is 1 movement.
Do I see into that room at all? Do I see...
If you look around the corner, you can see as far as your lantern allows. Or actually, no, because I take that back. Hold on. You are right, and I am wrong, because I said light was coming from them. From those arrow slits, didn't I? So there is a lantern, and you can see this whole space.
Oh, well
And
then...
you do see the goblin around the corner.
I will try and take a sneaky arrow or dagger throw at him.
Give me a sneaky dagger throw.
Do I have advantage on him?
Yes. Because he did not see you coming.
23 to hit.
That is going to hit. And the 6 piercing damage, you managed to catch him right in the back of his leathery ear. And your dagger appears to penetrate its skull as it falls to the ground.
Batch.
Wow.
And then it is Demea's turn.
So I can see the other one too, right?
Not from this angle, because you would have to be able to see through this arrow slit.
Okay. Do I just assume that there's another one? Are there
Yeah.
like other arrows coming?
You just saw an arrow come out of there
Okay.
and shoot Elisar as he ran past.
Okay. So I'm just gonna cast Vicious Mockery again. Did I do it right last time?
I think he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
So you would need to move to where you could see him. So you would need to move either on the opposite side of Ciendithus to be able to see into it from the far side, or move right in front of it around the corner from where you are.
Okay, I'm going to.
Do you
go
see
to
why
the
you
opposite
can't
corner.
see into it from where you are?
Yeah, I'm going to
Okay.
go to the opposite corner where Ciendithus.
Okay. Because I'm saying Ciendithus is just out of view of inside of it. So I'm going to say that is also just out of view of inside of it. You would need to move to here, here, or here.
I see what you're saying.
Like one of the 3 on opposite it. To be
I
able
know.
to see into it.
In transit between those 2 spaces, she would have vision, wouldn't she?
Oh yeah, you would be able to see. So if you move to the opposite side, you would have had to move here
Right, so I
or
was
across.
here.
So as you move to the far side, you would have been in view. So you can take your half your movement to move here,
Okay.
shoot into it, and then take the rest of your movement to keep going.
Okay, yeah.
So you
That's
can
all.
move here for 10 feet. Now I need to
Shoot it
make
within
my
12.
wisdom saving throw for Vicious Mockery. That is a 13, which is your DC, so I succeed.
Okay.
So
So then
then
I
now
can
you
do-
can use your other 10 feet of movement. Or 20 feet. So that's another 5. Where are you trying to move to?
I'll just go this way.
So that's 10. So you can move into the doorway if you wanted to.
Okay.
Or you could stop there.
I'll just stop outside the door.
Okay? It is then Baracus's turn.
I will do kind of the same thing.
Moving toward the door.
Well, no, I want to move here. Cast,
Okay. As you do, a arrow flies from the arrow slit towards you,
Ah.
Wait, did I get a
but
turn?
misses wildly.
You only have 1 hit point left.
Yeah, I know.
It's like it ready in action to shoot the
Well,
next thing that came into its view.
Okay. Then I will cast Chill Touch again
Okay.
with disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
No, it's just a bonus to its AC, so it's a regular roll, isn't it?
Oh, I mean,
Why do you? Yeah, no. It's a. You have.
I don't
It gets a bonus to its AC. You don't have disadvantage.
either way, it's a 20.
Well,
Well, yeah,
23.
23.
No, that hits.
All right. 4 necrotic damage, and it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Chill touch. That just means it can't take reactions, right?
It can't recover hit points.
Got
Oh,
it.
that's what it did. Oh, if you hit an undead target, it has disadvantage. But...
And then you move back. Got it. See end of this.
Do I have a line of sight on him?
No, you would need to move into the next square over to your left.
All right, I'll go ahead and do that.
You can now see him, but he does still have a bonus to AC for cover.
There's not really much I can do. I'll try and shoot a dart at him.
Give me an attack roll.
Seven plus 10.
I think it's plus 5, so 12, which is, I'm going to say, a miss.
Okay. Okay.
But you can
Can I
still
dash
take
from
the
this?
rest of your movement. So you only moved 5 feet, so you can
Yeah.
still take your other 25 feet of movement, I believe you have. So you can move 5, 10, 15. You can move into the doorway.
All right, what I'm do? Yeah, I'll go into that. And that's my turn.
All right. Elisar.
So I move up here. And what do I
Okay.
do?
Yep. And you have dark vision.
Yep.
So you can see into this space. Nothing appears to be anything of value. Rusty weapons, threadbare clothing scattered about. Doesn't really appear to be anything. You don't see any movement.
I legit didn't even know there was a room there.
So is there a far a wall north of Tennyson? Like all the way up there?
Oh yeah, I apologize. You can also see that far. You see a flight of stairs descending into a hallway that appears to turn to the right.
Okay, well, I'm going to ready Thorn Whip if something comes anywhere. Any goblins come within
Okay.
range of me.
Tennyson.
So I want to get... Yeah. I'm going to take the hide action.
Okay. Give me a new stealth check.
Oh, that's with... My bad. I kept the advantage-disadvantage thing.
No, I'm just going to take... You can... That's fine. I'm just going to then accept whatever is first. So
Okay,
it's 12.
12. And then I'm going to... Is my back 5, 10, 15? That's about as far as I can go. You said
Okay.
I have half movement. And
If you're stealthing, yes.
I'd like to grab his short bow and some ammo real quick.
Okay, so you have a short bow, which you look up the stats for, and then in terms of arrows, and
I'm not looking to grab all of them. I'm just going to load off of his body when I get into position next turn.
So it is time to introduce a new house rule that hasn't come up yet.
Mm-hmm.
And that is our diminishing quiver house rule for crossbows and arrows. You find a quiver with a D12. You find a D12 quiver with this short bow. So if you're using a short bow or crossbow, we are not tracking individual arrows and bolts. We're using a die roll to simulate recovery of arrows and whatnot. So whenever you use this short bow, or anyone uses a bow or a quiver or a crossbow, you have whenever you buy a bolt of quivers or a quiver of arrows or a case of bolts, you start with a D20. Anytime you use that weapon, you roll that D20. If it lands on a 1, it goes down a size. So, Tennyson, you were starting with a D12 based on what you were finding from this goblin.
Okay.
Okay. So anytime you shoot this bow, you're going to roll a D12. If it's a 1, it goes down to a D8. From there, if it's a 1, it goes down to a D6. From there, if it's a 1, it goes down to a D4. If you're on a D4 and you roll a 1, you find yourself out of ammunition.
Heard.
So that was your object interaction, picking up the bow. So that is your turn unless you have a bonus action to take.
Nope. We are level 1.
Demea.
Okay.
So you could move to this doorway. You could get to the other doorway in 30 feet, if that's where you were headed.
Yes, that's where I was headed.
Okay, so that would be your movement. Because
And then
moving Ducey into this would count as 10.
Okay, that's fine. Can I take out my dagger as I do that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, and use my map instead. So here?
You can move into the actual doorway.
Okay.
For one movement. And then you would still have an action left. So if you wanted to move further, you could take the dash action and take a second movement.
The daction.
Daction. I'll do that and go.
So moving through
There's no
Elisar's space.
doors in this room.
Not that you can, definitely not from where you can see.
So, yeah, I guess I'll go the other way. Like,
Show me what the other way means. So you still have 10 feet of movement left.
More? Okay.
If you want to take it. You don't have to.
That's fine.
All right, you're going to there. All right. It is Baracus's turn.
I'll take the dodge action and then move.
Okay. Show me where you're moving. All right. When that happens, you are struck down by an arrow.
Oops. Disregard.
As it was a 14. Lucky for you, the other one was a natural 20. So luckily you had disadvantage, but the other die roll was a 14.
I have 16 AC because of major.
So it's an 18 to hit. It was 14 on the die.
Oh, I got it.
So you do fall unconscious.
Oh, never mind.
And it is then
do I see
I guess
any
I'm not going to
further,
make
Billy?
you roll a death save on this turn.
You are or not?
I'm not. I am not going to make you roll a death save on this turn. However, at the end of this, you do see Baracus trying to follow in your footsteps and then fall to an arrow. What do you do?
5, 2. I would like to attempt to drag him to the hallway. Get him and drag him to the hallway.
So you can use your movement to get up there, get up to him. Grappling an unconscious creature, I'm just going to say you can grab him.
Okay.
And then, so that's going to be 5, 10, grab. So here's what I'm going to say. So you started here, right? Outside the door?
No,
Or were you were in the doorway?
Yeah.
So that was 10 feet to grab. I'm going to cost you double movement to drag him back. So that's 20, so that's 30. So that is one movement and your action.
Okay.
So unless you have a bonus action, it is Elisar's turn.
It's Elisar's turn.
I'm going to move up to here, which I think is 30 with the difficult terrain. Kind of look around the corner.
It's not difficult terrain. It was double movement for Tennyson because he was stealthing, so he's moving at half speed.
No, to move through.
Right. Moving through Demea counts as 2 squares, yes.
Yeah, so there.
So getting there, and I'm assuming you're taking a look around the corner.
Yep.
That is what you see.
Okay, then I'll ready throw them up again.
Okay.
Goblins.
Tennyson.
I think I'll finish my move here and through the arrow slit try and hit the goblin on the other side.
Okay.
I was stealthing. Do I have advantage?
What was your last stealth check?
I don't remember, and I cleared my
it was
check.
a 12, so yes you do. You are an unseen attacker.
Since I have advantage, that activates sneak attack. I take my shot. Natural 20.
Yeah, so that's a crit.
That's a bunch of piercing damage.
So hold on, what is happening? That last short bow is you accidentally hitting it.
Yeah.
So okay, so yeah, that's a crit. So go ahead and roll. Actually, you don't even
It's already
need to
on there.
Yeah, so that's 16 piercing damage.
Oh, it does. It is 2d6. You're right. That is 6. All right. So somehow you managed to thread this needle and catch this goblin right in the eye as it flies backwards into the darkness.
Got him.
Or out of your view of the arrow slit.
And then roll a d12 real quick.
Yep. Give me a d12. Still a d12. You're good.
I think I'll just lean against the wall there for a second and listen, see if I hear anybody else coming. I'll stay right here.
You're just like overcompensating for all the comments earlier about you.
You do appear to be in the clear for the moment.
I'll whisper back to Damia that
That's a new way to pronounce that.
I was gonna let it slide.
Damia, whatever. Sorry, I apologize,
She has
Damia.
a name.
We met like 5 minutes ago. I'm bad with names.
We met before that too, but that's fine. It's cool.
Yeah,
I'm only a little offended.
I'm role playing my 8 charisma. Baracus is hurt.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. We're going to keep an initiative. Demea. What do you do?
Well, do I have spell slot? Yes. So I guess since Elisar's went past me, I'll just, and then I would know that Baracus is on the
Yep,
line.
Tennyson called it out.
I can't get to him in one movement, but I'll go that direction.
You can get here in one movement.
Yeah. And then I don't know what action to.
So you could ready an action. So if Ciendithis was able to drag Baracus past you, you could ready a medicine check to attempt to stabilize him.
Okay. Okay. That's what I'll do.
Okay. All right. And then it is Baracus's turn.
Death save. Oh boy.
Oh, fun. Ciendithis.
The opposite of fun, though.
I'm going to continue to drag Baracus.
I'm glad
To
the
the
first one.
Ah!
While I'm yelling, help, help.
You're yelling that?
Yep.
You're yelling that?
Yes.
That's
Okay.
I love it.
Cool.
you're yelling.
I just saw my friend get shot.
Friend?
I thought they both asked you, and you're just like, yep.
Friend?
My companion.
So
Your
you
new
continue
coworker.
dragging him. So you were here. So that would be 5, 10, 20, 25. So you can get to here and get him to there, which would allow Demea's ready to action of a medicine check to happen.
So I do a medicine check. Where is
It is a wisdom medicine check.
14?
So, if I am not mistaken, that stabilizes him.
Yep. DC 10.
Yay.
My question, though, hold on.
I just want you guys to know I didn't mean to yell, but I figured since I already said it, I might as well just role play with it.
I love
and
it.
deal with it.
Own it.
I dig it.
Yeah.
You're young. You're brash.
Yeah.
Is he bold and brash?
Don't worry, I'll come
What are
around
you
the corner
looking-
here
what
in
are
a
you
second and tell you to shut the fuck
The
up.
only stabilized is on page
Please
1.
yell it.
Thanks.
Yell
Thanks,
it.
Mitch.
Like,
Oh,
shut
okay.
up.
I know. I figured out what I was looking up. I'm good. All right. So, So, Baracus is stable. That was Ciendithis' turn. So we are now out of initiative.
Do I have any hit points, or I'm just 0 but stable?
You are 0 but stable.
So I guess I heard this, and I go back towards them.
Yeah, I'll just I'll whisper back, is he alright? While keeping an eye. If I see anything, I'm shooting it.
I would say he looks stable. I mean, he's not conscious.
Can anybody heal him?
I have one more spell slot to cast Cure Wounds. I don't know if anyone else can do that or not.
I am out of. I've done everything I can for the day.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and cast Cure Wounds.
You guys are gonna learn all about cantrips.
Say what?
I said you guys are gonna learn all about cantrips.
I have them, but none of them are helpful.
Full cantrips.
I can make it my friend.
You guys
Yeah,
are,
there are no healing cantrips in 5e.
Because it would be broken as heck.
yeah, it would.
It would.
So what do I do?
That's what short rests are for.
So I heal for 14, or no, you have it set to a 1.
That's a +3.
That's fine. I'm back at full.
So what are we doing?
I'm standing up.
Yeah, I'm still just keeping watch, making sure. I'm listening real hard, seeing if anybody's coming after that shout.
I'm kind of like shaken. I don't know if this is worth it right now. Is there somewhere? I mean, I guess first of all, I would have another look through this room. I kind of oblique glance over it.
Taking a look around, I'll go ahead and let you know there's nothing of value. This space appears to be again, threadbare clothing, some weapons, almost like maybe like an old coat room for an armory or something like that, but no real armor left. Just kind of like maybe some like torn and ratted undergarments for armor. Here, there's probably half a dozen tattered straw stuffed mattresses. Or no, hold on. There's one straw stuffed mattress. And just a small sconce on the wall, which is generating light.
I'll grab my dagger out of the head of the goblin that I stole the short bow from.
Okay. You guys know.
Did you tell us? So the other goblin got thrown back, but we didn't, or Tennyson didn't necessarily like see him die or anything.
I saw
no.
myself kill the hell out of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume that the arrow through the head took care of the problem.
Okay, just to make sure.
But I don't know if anyone else is coming. I kind of want to go back to this area quietly and see if there's another entrance to get into this murder hole over here.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Did no one go
Okay.
down this hallway right here? The one up north?
No.
No, I just looked down at it.
No.
They peeked around.
Yeah, so I'm going back over here, Billy, to look around and see if there's a entrance to get here.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Oh, I still have advantage on. That's my bad.
No, that's fine. Again, it's fine. I'm just going to take the first one
Okay.
because it doesn't move them out of order.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you can always just look. It's easier to do it to set your macros that way. Just always do that because then you never have to worry about if you have advantage or disadvantage on. If you don't, just take the first one.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you take a look around, and what you do find is what appears to be a secret door.
I'm the best at those.
As well as you notice a very thin hallway offshoot to the south.
Huh. Like someone could fit through that?
You think you could squeeze through it?
I move up to here and kind of like look around just to see if anyone's coming.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Okay. You don't notice anything at the moment.
I'm weary to do anything since I keep dying.
I'm gonna make sure that Brackus is okay. Remind him that I saved his life. And then
He appears to have about Veronica, what's your charisma modifier?
3.
So you got 10 hit points back, Baracus.
Yeah, I'm at full. Because I have an 8 total.
That D6 hit die class, man.
And then I'm going to go up here and check around this corner.
Okay. You can't see anything.
Can I light a torch?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll light a torch.
So, how do you set auras on a token?
On the little gear.
So I'm in the gear. I go to advanced.
It should just have like the person's name and then bar 1.
Is it bar 1?
Or it's aura 1. It's
It's below that. Scroll down past bar 1, 2, 3.
How do I set the distance for the auras?
Just whatever, how many feet?
I don't have a box for that.
Oh,
I
weird.
do. What is it?
20 and 40.
See what that does.
We can't see your. Oh, there he goes. Nope, it's gone.
It only really gives me 1. Okay. Do that. How's that?
works.
Perfect. So the closest ring to you is bright light. The furthest ring from you is dim light of your torch.
Okay.
So, Demea, Baracus, are you guys still just hanging out in that hallway?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna follow Tennyson and Elisar, but I'm gonna hang back behind Elisar.
Okay. So, Elisar, you found the secret door in this tunnel. What do you do?
I don't think there's much to be done of it. I'm sure that's just where the goblin gets into that dumb murder hole at. We could just catch up with the rest of the group over here, down the hallway.
I would look around for any of the those yellow chalk markings.
You take a look around. There is one right next to this door.
Huh.
So we're headed in the correct direction.
I mean, it seems like it'd be to the left of these two hallways if it's not, because we already looked through to the right, so.
What?
So we looked behind, we looked through this door already, and there was something back here. So it would probably mean it's to the left of the intersection.
We haven't gone up the stairs to the hallway yet.
So these are downstairs.
Oh, downstairs to the hall.
Oh, so is that a
Does
tunnel
see
under?
anything?
Yeah, so this is a tunnel underneath the waterway because these are downstairs.
Does Sandithus see any markings?
Siendathis does not.
So
He can
once
only see out to here.
Once I saw that marking and realized it was actually a tunnel and not just back out into the water, I'm going to move back to here and back around through the hallway.
Yeah, if everyone's heading that way, I guess I'll go up as well.
Okay, so we're leaving the tunnel and the secret door alone?
Yeah, I guess why not?
I mean, I haven't seen them, so.
I mean, I would have pointed them out to you guys, but
then I'm gonna try to look through the tunnel down here and then.
Through the tunnel?
Guess I'll stay here.
Yeah.
Can I get to the secret door?
Yeah, you can go check. Yeah, if he points it out, you can see it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Open it.
I would just go down this way and go, psst, you too. That they're trying
Yeah.
to do stuff.
So Elisar, you look down and you can see that this tight squeeze goes for about 15 feet and then opens up into a room.
Can I kind of stealth through there?
Yeah, you can squeeze into it.
Very sneakily squeeze.
You going in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
You squeeze in. To see what appears to be a cellar.
Yeah, I'm going to tuck around the corner.
Narrow
Get my
passage
bow
leads
ready.
to the cellar. You squeeze in. You see some foodstuffs and whatnot. Barrels, supplies, crates.
Okay. Out and stairs. Which way?
These, and then a flight of stairs leading up. No light down here.
Huh. I squeeze back through and tell everyone that there's stairs up through a small room in there.
Don't take a look around. Just head right back out.
Yeah. Well, actually, I want to check those those side rooms first.
Like down here and up here.
Yeah, those.
All right. So you come up here to check around.
When he moves out of sight, I motion for the other three to catch up. We need to get
do you
in
guys
there.
catch up?
To Elisar?
So Tennyson.
To Tennyson? Okay, sure.
Yeah, if he's heading in, I'm gonna go through.
You're going through?
Yeah, if he's gonna go in further once he goes out of sight.
Okay. Cianithus, what are you doing? You following? Shane, we can't hear you if you're talking.
Hey.
Hi. You following?
Yeah, I'll stand behind
Alright.
Brackus and kind of watch behind us.
Okay. So, as you're looking around, you take a peek inside this back room with your dark vision. You can see, again, some more crates, some more barrels. Give me a perception check.
Six.
All right. So as you're kind of digging around, you a small humanoid creature lunges out from behind a crate at you and slashes out with a short sword. This creature appears to be a small it looks like a halfling with a rat's head and
Jesus.
furry claws
Awesome.
for hands.
Oh no.
As it takes a swipe at you with a short sword.
Does it scream about candles?
It does not. It is not a kobold. Not a kobold. But it is going to take a short sword attack at you. And is going to hit for 3 piercing damage.
And I'm unconscious.
And will then bite out at you. And manages to catch you in the shoulder, in the forearm with its rat-like teeth for 5 piercing damage. And I need everyone to please roll for initiative in a moment. All right, now everybody go ahead and roll.
Great. I'm plugging the hallway. I didn't make it through before all this happened.
Damn, I'm running so bad today.
Billy,
Yo,
did I make it through that hallway before the initiative got rolled?
yes.
Okay.
You made it just to the far side.
Made it through here? Awesome.
Okay. See, Endithis, what's your real initiative?
3.
Is that what you rolled?
I believe I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 5.
On the
You
die,
rolled
you got a
5.
5.
Plus 3, so your initiative is 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't know if initiatives can be negative, so I just assumed it was a 1.
You're fine. Where is... Why can't I not open my initiative tracker settings? Why is that happening? What? I've somehow lost my initiative tracker settings and cannot find them to open them.
I mean, it's right. Or you still need to add the.
No, I can see them, but you guys aren't. You guys aren't showing in order to me. Why? Oh, I'm an idiot. Got it. All right. Baracus, you're up.
Oh boy.
If you wanted to get inside, you could go 10, 50. You could get to either side of Tennyson if you dashed.
Oh. I guess?
I was just letting you know your options. You could have stayed out there.
Yeah.
Elisar, you have, for lack of a better word, a were-rat bearing down on you.
I think he's unconscious.
I am very unconscious.
Oh, then give me a death saving throw. That's not good. Demea.
I'm gonna go inside and let's see.
So you could get 5, 15, 25, 35. You could get to any space on the other side of Tennyson, and that would be 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50 feet of movement on any space adjacent to Tennyson.
Do I get 50 feet?
So you would have to dash to get through, because squeezing is going to cost you double movement through here.
Okay.
So one square would be 5, then it'd be 15, 25, 35, 45, and then 50 to land anywhere adjacent.
Okay.
To dash.
Right. I guess I'll do that to get inside.
So from there, you would still have 10 feet of movement if you wanted to use it.
No.
No? Okay. Cienithus. You could get to any of the squares on the other side of Tennyson for a dash. And that would be your full extent of movement.
Can I stand behind him and do a ready action?
You can stay back. So from where you were, 5, you are having to dash just to get that far because you're squeezing through the tunnel.
Where would I not have to dash?
Here would be the end of your first movement at 25 feet.
I'll stay there.
Or no, hold on. You were...
No, I was about where the S is. Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. So that's as far as you could get without dashing. And that's 25 feet.
That's fine, actually.
And then you want to ready an action? You readying a dart?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then it is... Demea, Tennyson, and Baracus. From the opposite side of Elisar's crumpled corpse, you see, or rather hear, a triggering small voice. Leave now! Tennyson, what do you do?
Oh, he doesn't attack?
He does not.
Cool. Cool. I am going to train my short bow on him. Can I see him from here, or is he blocked off?
No, because you'd be blocked by the stairs.
Well, motherfuck.
And he's on the other side of... This is a wall. He's standing on the opposite side of a doorway. So you would need to get to the other side of Demea to see him.
So, okay, so I can't even see him where I am right now.
No. He's a small creature.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say he's able to hide her just from that angle behind that piece of
Right.
of wall.
Well, but I do see Elisar.
Yeah, you see Elisar. He's on this side of the doorway.
I just whispered to these two. Maybe you guys want to take the negotiations, and I just take a knee and ready an action. If he comes out that doorway and gets within 5 feet of somebody, I'm going to take a shot. Or if he tries to drag Elisar off, I'll try and hit him.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just going to ready an action.
Okay. Baracus.
I approach slowly to grab Elisar's body and call out to him saying, "We are." And then
You cut out. We are what?
We are leaving. Leaving?
I heard you. Okay.
Okay. And then I try to drag him backwards.
You seem to be able to do so. Movement. It's your action to grapple him, and then double movement, all movement. Can't hear you.
I know, I'm counting. So from here to...
So 5, 10 to get up to him, 20, 30 to get you back here and him here.
Cool.
Elisar, can I please have a death saving throw? Okay. Demea.
Okay.
Stabilize him as an action.
Say
You
what?
can use an action to roll a medicine, a wisdom medicine check to try to stabilize him. If you
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to. Or you could spend a spell slot to use a healing spell on him, which would automatically stabilize him if he received magical healing.
I don't have any spell slots.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
that's
does.
no good.
We haven't taken a long rest since we started.
I know.
Level 1. Level 1.
So, yeah, I'll kind of just like put my hands up for the were rat, and I'm just gonna try to save my colleague. Then medicine. Ooh.
Oh boy.
All right. See ya.
For the win.
Are you staying in there, Demea, or are you going to go ahead and leave too? Or are you going to head and leave?
Oh.
Or are you going to stay where you are? Because that was
I'll
just your
stay where I
action
am.
trying to do that. Okay. Stay where you are. Okay.
Well,
See you end of this.
I'll probably have moved like right here.
Okay. See you end of this.
I'll move up right there, and then I'll try and stabilize him.
Okay.
5. Oh shit.
That's
7?
going to be a no.
Okay. I turn
Take your
around.
friend and go!
I go, shit. The hell's that?
I said go! This is your last warning. Tennyson.
I will use my healer's kit to stabilize him.
Okay, make sure to mark off 1 charge of your healer's kit.
He's stabilized.
And Elisar is stable. Baracus.
I want to. Can I? I wouldn't be able to like move him through everyone and get out completely. Would I?
If you dash, that'd be 10, 20, 30, 40, 60. If you dashed, you could get here and get him. Or actually, hold on. You could get just outside.
Okay, I'll do that.
Actually, do you drag his Yeah, because he's unconscious still. He's so Elisar, you're good. Demea, what do you do?
I follow, but I'm going to, just for my own whatever, I'm gonna pull out my dagger and like ready it, but I'm gonna follow Baracus through the tunnel.
Okay.
And just like end up right here.
I want to put you
Or maybe I'm right.
just ahead of him.
Okay.
Ciendithus?
I kind of look over at Tennyson and I say, this guy just knocked out our friend and we're just going to leave him with him knowing that we're in these tunnels? That doesn't seem like the right idea to me.
I can't respond until my turn.
Yeah, I know.
I'll let you free action respond.
I'll tell him I'll back. I'll just kind of shrug and say I'll back your play.
I asked the ugly rat thing what his problem is. What gives him the right to hurt my friend?
What my problem is, you all barged into my space.
And you react by biting somebody?
That rat got
That's-
super
He
sassy.
was trying to steal my stuff.
He didn't touch anything, from what I heard.
He was going to. Now get out.
Very rude.
Root, you came barging in here. Now go.
I wipe the spit from my face and I leave.
Tennyson. I just freaked out my dog. You're okay. It's
That's just
okay. I'm
passion.
okay. Hi, Beanie. I'm sorry, Beanie. Come here. Come here. Finley's passed out behind me, not reacting at all, and Beanie's in the living room. Like, what's going on? You're okay.
So were they able to get out, or are they just stacked up in the tunnel right now?
They were able to get out.
With a dash,
you
am
doing?
I going to be able to get out?
Yeah, because you can, or no, you don't have the other thing yet, do you?
No, that's level 2. I mean, I got 60 feet of movement with a dash, so 10,
I mean,
20, 30,
I'll let you move
40,
an extra
50.
5 feet to get on the other side of her.
All right. Yeah, I'll just kind of like look at him, which I can't see him because I didn't have any light in there. Tilt my hat and fucking leave.
Elisar, if you were conscious, you would see him staring down the tunnel at you all. So you all find yourself now outside, back in this sewer area.
Shaking his claw.
One of you are unconscious.
Should we try and like take a rest in the little room over there? Could probably build.
You want to
some
sleep
kind of
next to
barricade.
the ugly thing?
No, this room.
Which room is that? There it is. I mean, we might be able to catch a quick hour if that's enough to get him to stand up. I don't want to sleep down here tonight, though.
Right. Or we could check the secret door.
I say first priority should be to help our friend.
Yeah, let's get him up and conscious, and then, yeah, we're going to have to push through. I don't think there's anything much we can do sleep-wise right now.
My brother said that was obviously Splinter. You should be looking for trouble.
So you're all moving up into this room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm doing fine, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to stand guard with my lantern open right here to shoot anything that becomes visible.
Since he has his lantern, I'm gonna turn off my torch.
Okay.
Turn off.
Yes. I'm gonna flip the switch.
Put out your torch. So go ahead and turn off your auras. Who's tending to Elisar? Or Elisar, did you spend your hit die earlier?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's tending to Elisar?
I utilized a healing kit on him, but I'm not doing anything additional for
So,
him.
like, in this time while he's unconscious, is anyone, like, looking over him, tending to him,
I can try.
anything like that? Brackus, please roll a D100 for me.
Oh, I could just have that out. Woo.
Brackus, while kind of watching over Elisar, you notice hanging from his belt a small red potion.
Do I know what a red potion usually means?
If you think you need to either smell it or taste a little bit to figure out what it does.
Okay, I will taste a little bit.
It's a healing potion.
I pour it in his mouth.
So that is a standard potion of healing, which is 2d4 plus 2 hit points restored.
Do I do that, or does he do that?
Chris, go ahead and roll that.
Oh, hello.
I didn't see you there.
Was anyone else spending a hit die? Did anybody else have a hit die to spend that needed to?
Nope, I'm good.
No? Elisar, it's lucky you had that potion on your belt. You must have asked your proprietor for that before you came.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so you all have found yourselves seemingly down here. Baracus, something that you would know, being from the area. Seeing that this, you've heard rumors, and at this point, it wouldn't be too hard for the rest of you to put together, seeing what you experienced in the warehouse, is that the Xanathar Guild is rumored to frequently hire monsters as enforcers. So between the Kinku and the goblins, you are fairly certain you are where you are. You are where you want to be. And go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're fine.
I was just going to say, and that is a good place to stop for today.
Oh, fair enough.
Anyone out there watching, listening, either now or later, thank you very much for joining us for our third session of Downstairs Den&D. We play most Sundays here on Twitch at Downstairs D&D on Sundays from noon to 5 Eastern time.